Thank you for joining me today. My name is Bishal, and I'm here to present the findings from our study titled Bridging the Gap, Exploring the Factors Influencing Women's Adaptation of Mobile Financial Services in Rural Areas of Bangladesh. Research objective is what social-cultural, economic, and technological factors influence the adaptation of mobile financial services among women in rural areas of Bangladesh, and how can these challenges be overcome to enhance financial access and empowerment. Studies on technologies adaptation and focusing on gender, mobile money, financial inclusion, and women's empowerment. These studies have enhanced our understanding and guided our research objectives. We conducted 4 in-person interviews of MFS agents and 35 in-depth qualitative interviews with rural women. We used thematic analysis for the qualitative data and employed inferential and descriptive statistics for the qualitative data. The interviews were conducted in Bengali and lasted approximately 25 minutes each. To ensure privacy and confidentiality, all the participants were assured anonymity. This is basically the research workflow we have followed throughout the research. From this slide, we can get a general idea about the participants and the women we interviewed. Uh, some of them were garment workers, some of them were housewives, and some of them domestic workers, and many more. The qualitative data was collected using a validated Google form. Qualitative data came from 25-minute recorded Bengali interviews we took of the women. Volunteers were also selected with consent and assured anonymity. For data sampling, stratified sampling method was employed, gathering data from 35 working women. 75% of them were basically rural women of Dhaka. The structured questionnaire covered MFS utility, ease of use, and the danger of its bad side and the bad side of it. The open-ended questions were used with deep insights for ethical consideration, emphasizing ethical issues and researching MFS used by rural women, ensured voluntary participation, anonymity, and confidentiality. The study was also approved by IRB, strictly adhered to ethical standards and legal concerns. Findings from our research are, first of all, we can see the perspective of the rural women about MFS, where they feel they lack the knowledge, sufficient knowledge about smartphone or the internet, the growing advancement of technology, where 62.4% of MFS users primarily uses it for money transfers. Adaptation of new features is very slow according to them. Some key challenges they faces here are network issues, complex transactions, trust connections, and adapting new technology was a big hassle for them. Secondly, uh, 65% of respondents from the rural Dhaka, most of the women aged 20 to 30, were married and employed as government workers, housewives, and domestic workers were also there. On the other hand, young women, such as 20 to 30 of them, 20 to 30 aged, more likely to use MFS fully. Older women lack the knowledge, so they in most cases, lack the sufficient need of it. In most cases. Thirdly, high agent fees and smartphone cost hinders the most, in most cases, MFS adaptation for rural Bangladeshi women. 46% of the women have smartphones, 37% never uses MFS. Many finds it costly and untrustworthy. And we have also discovered that most of them also trust the samitis for samiti. They can keep their money, their savings there, and uses it while when they need it. The last one is technological factor. Lack of facilities and technical experience hinders the natural learning process of women's adaptation of mobile banking, and they fear the technology. They fear they might lose their money and so on. a general idea about the number of customers generally a MFS agent deal with in a regular basis. On the other hand, we can also see the reason for their use, for the dependency in MFS. You can get a general idea about the age variations of the participants and the problems they face while using the MFS. Here are some of the recommendations to overcome these challenges. Education and training, providing step-by-step guidance and assurance of safety to build trust. Training programs, specially conducted by female trainers, can enhance the MFS adaptation, reducing cost. Lower transaction fees, particularly for small amounts, to make MFS more accessible. Promotion, promoting financial literacy to help women understand and trust these services. Improvements of infrastructure, enhancing mobile network coverage to provide affordable smartphones in rural areas, increasing the number of MFS agents to ensure they are well trained to support these users effectively. While financial service among rural women in Bangladesh is influenced by a complex interplay of socio-cultural, economical, and technological factors, by addressing these challenges through targeted, uh, targeted education, reduced cost, and improved infrastructure, we can significantly enhance financial access and empowerment for these women. Thank you, sir.